Because how's it going this spring? How you progressing and everything like that?
Oh, it's going well. It's going fantastic, actually. The goal this spring, as a kicking group, is to become fundamentally sound. We want to strive to be the best we can be, to where every kick, every punt, every hold and snap are the same every single time, regardless of the situation that we're in. And by doing that, if we're able to accomplish that, we should have a great season next year.
How's it feel to be now a very veteran guy?
Oh, it flies by, man. I was actually thinking about that not too long ago. I was here after my first game talking to you guys, and 4 years later, I'm going into my last season. It's bittersweet. I love what I do. I love being here at USF. Wish I could stay forever, but that's not the case. But definitely trying to make the most of it. You know, my last spring, my last fall, workouts, everything. But definitely looking forward to next season already.
Is there anything you do differently? I mean, you've been here 4 years now already. Is there anything you've done differently for this offseason to approach this?
Like I said, I've matured. You know, when you come in as a freshman, you're out of high school, and you're kind of like, coach likes to say, drinking water through a fire hose, I believe. You know, it's kicking, and you're kicking so much, you don't know how many reps to take. And I've matured to the point where I know what drills I need to do, how I need to do them, how often, and then just, you know, taking care of my body more often, and then just doing everything right, the right way.
You've had a career that's had a lot of crazy things happen.
Definitely.
You know, some big makes, some big misses, accident. How have you come out of that to where you are now in terms of who you are? How has it helped you
It
grow?
made me a better person and definitely a better kicker. Like you said, I've had my ups and downs. I've had my big makes, and I've had the big miss last year, which hurt us. You know, you learn from it. I've learned from it. I was able to rebound pretty well after that miss against Rutgers. I believe I finished the season without a miss. You know, and that confidence kind of helps you going into the off season this spring. Confidence is still pretty high, but there's never complacency. I don't believe in that, and I want to strive to get better. Like I said, my plan is to never miss again if I could. You know, yeah, now things happen, but I'm trying to eliminate them as much as I can, and that's my goal to not.
When you have that happen, do you just need time, or how quickly do you snap back? I mean, obviously you snap back well on the field, but does it just mentally need some time to?
You know, with great support that I've had, you know, from this team and my teammates and the coaches, you don't have too much time to dwell on it. If you do, that's when it becomes worse. You know, you move on. You know, you'll never forget it. I'll never forget. I know everything that happened, exactly what happened, and I'll never forget that, for the goods and the bads. But you know, just move on regardless. If it's a good or a bad kick, you have to focus on the next one.
You have to have a short memory?
Yeah, pretty much. You got to move on.
I mean, technically, not just that, but a lot of things down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Is it just one of those seasons where you just shake your head and flush it and move on?
You don't necessarily flush it, in my opinion, and I'm sure most of the guys would agree with me, that you have to remember what happened in order for you to keep that gut-wrenching feeling in your stomach to never go through that again. So we don't forget, but we definitely move on. You know, we use that as fuel for this season. You know, we don't want to have that happen again at all.
So the last few months, has it been just you guys just gritting your teeth and
Getting
making sure that we're not going to do this again?
Yes, sir. Like I said, we remind ourselves of how it felt. We never want to go through it again. And that's one of our motivations. Not necessarily the only one, but one of them, yes.
There's a lot of competition going to camp. Doesn't seem like there's a big one with, you seem like you pretty much have the starting job. What the guys coming beneath you, the young guys, what do you see out of them?
Well, they're all great kickers. I will never say that I have the starting job tatted on my back, because that's not true. You know, you can always have a bad season, a bad camp, or whatever. But great competition. You know, Klaus is a very good kicker, pushes me hard every day. Our punters are punting well this spring, which is good. We have a new long snapper who's doing a phenomenal job so far, and I've always had a good holder in Brock. So as a group, as a unit, we're solid. You know, we just have to perform day in and day out, and like I said, that's what we're striving to do.
You said, you know, I don't plan to miss again. I mean, is that sort of the kicking mentality that you need to be successful?
Definitely.
Maybe not an arrogance, but an edge where you
have to believe
no
in
doubt.
yourself. Exactly. I have to go out there thinking I'm never going to miss again. If it happens, I'd hate it, but you know, it happens. But yeah, definitely. My goal is, like I said, become so sound, do the same thing over and over again, that regardless of the distance, the hash mark, the wind, it doesn't matter, that I know what I do is right, and hopefully it'll go in every time.